Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank you all for listening. All right, so I am back with a new topic. Uh, these are questions that I usually typically ask myself, and that's how I begin to write. But without further ado, today, my question was: is your soul healthy? I didn't realize it, but we spend a lot of our time taking care of our physical body, trying to eat right, exercise, get enough sleep. And yeah, that's all important. We want to feel good, but we don't spend enough time taking care of our souls. We don't realize how much of our thoughts, our attitudes is affecting us physically. But if your soul is unhealthy, it's going to spill over into the physical. Living stress, worried, bitter, guilty, angry, jealous, those negative emotions aren't just affecting your relationships, your creativity, how productive you are, but those negative emotions are the same emotions that are weakening our immune systems. See, I feel like most of the doctor visits that I have been to the primary care physician are stress related, and I can say that's about more than half of anybody else too. You can't sleep at night, your food won't digest, you have ulcers. Much of that goes back to your soul not being healthy, holding on to past hurts and a grudge towards people, being jealous because other people get that one thing that you want. You don't realize it, but you're making yourself sick. You know, all that negative energy is poisoning our souls, and we don't even realize it sometimes because your soul is unhealthy. It starts to spill over into the physical aspect. You wake up in the morning and you feel so tired, and you're wondering why you don't have any energy. It's because your mind worked all night. Your mind just stayed up all night just wondering. Your body laid there, but your mind wrestled and wondered all night. And a lot of that time, I'm sorry, and a lot of the times, we are trying to control things that are out of our control. Trying to fix people we can't certainly fix, and you can't let anger, unforgiveness, and guilt, dominate your life every day. But if you get your soul healthy, you'll get your energy back. I have this rare disease called psoriasis. I wouldn't call it rare. It's pretty common. People know what it is. Another form of eczema. And I think back a year ago when I was going through like some transitions in my life, and I started developing these white spots on my arms. And it was because my body was inflamed. I kept saying to myself, I feel great, I'm happy, but deep down inside, I was a functional depressant. And, a lot of it was part of me letting go of some things that was out of my control and learning how to be without and being okay with just being alive and not needing things and money to be happy. And so as time went on, I realized that, yeah, I was eating healthy and I might not have felt stress, but there was a lot of stress that was inside me that I didn't realize I was holding on to. And so it was rough. It was rough, but, eventually I got, my diet right. I got the things that I felt like that were in my soul that were holding me down, stressing my body out, causing these flare ups from psoriasis. And, I got to a place where it was, gone away. It was better. Even though I felt young, I'm not stressed sometimes. We can't see what's poisoning us on the inside. And we can see the physical, but we can't see what we're doing or what's going on in the inside of us, what we're eating and stuff. And our inner life is more important than what's going on than our outer life. What's going on in your emotions and how you feel about yourself and what you allow to play in your mind over and over again, that's affecting what's going on in the inside. I was thinking, I was just clearing up this little psoriasis and fix what I can't see, what I can see on the outside. I had to get very honest with myself. Okay, Cassius, you're on this journey, self discovery, and you're learning how to be okay without anything, to appreciate everything that is to come. And I was like, okay, I got this. You're responsible for your own emotional well being, not your spouse, not your friends, and not your family. So I always ask myself, Cassius, is your soul healthy? This is me checking in with myself. I'm not just talking about my looks and my talents and my personality, but, what's going on the inside? Are you feeling at peace with yourself? Are you letting go of things and circumstances that are out of your control? Do you know how valuable you are? Is your heart free from bitterness and jealousy and self doubt? Or is there worry, guilt, insecurity, and self pity? We all been through something and we all have a story to tell, I'm sure. And some of us gotten so used to these negative emotions that we have adapted to them. Some of us, we wonder why we can't sleep at night. We don't have any energy. Why we aren't creative. You know, do like I did and ask myself, why am I so jealous? Why can't I celebrate other people's success? Why am I so easily offended? Why am I so angry and hot tempered? Or why don't I feel good about myself? And I have to learn that when you never let go of things, they never heal. That's the moral of the story. If you don't never let go of anything, things will never heal for you. And you know, you get the unforgiveness out and the bitterness. This is how you get your soul healthy. This is how you get your soul healthy, and so your relationships can be healthy and you can feel good about yourself on a daily basis. This is how you begin to heal. It's so easy for us to adapt to things that are poisoning us. If your soul is bitter, your life will be bitter. Let go of what is out of your control and wake up every morning in a good mood. That is going to be a very good day for you. Let go of guilt and beating yourself up over past mistakes. What's done is done. You gotta let go of the past. On a regular basis, you need to check in with yourself. I check in with myself on a daily basis. First thing in the morning, how we feeling? Are we feeling good today? We're just gonna say it and just pray it comes, because if you don't, set intentions, you don't feel good that day. And so, you'll just be subject to all the mass consciousness around you. I can't get rid of this headache because I'm so worried and stressed. Before I was making myself sick. I was so worried and stressed out that I was literally making myself sick and not even realizing it. I can't get along in this relationship because I'm insecure. I don't feel valuable. I don't value myself enough. Or I'm mad at myself. I'm living in regrets and thinking about where I should be in life. And that really adds so much stress to my life too. I should not be mad at myself or comparing myself or living a life and thinking about where I should be. Like, I'm just happy just to be being and alive. This is a journey life, I had to write an affirmation to myself to say, I am enjoying my journey life. Because I meant that. I really did. I really, I really meant that from my heart. When your soul is healthy, it's easy for you to be loving and kind to others. You see the best in everyone around you. The one thing for me, I had to ask God to help me to be more honest with myself, and stop sweeping things under the rug and making excuses for why I'm getting angry, bitter, or jealous and hard to get along with some people. You know, with that, there is no fault in being there, but there is a fault in staying there. And I can't continue to let circumstances be an excuse for living a life worried all the time. As your soul gets healthier, your physical body becomes healthier. And you're going to get your energy back. You're going to have more energy. And when you get honest with yourself, you're releasing what you need to release all the guilt and worry, the anger and the jealousy. You know, that'll be filled with more joy and peace, and healing will come. The best part of your life are still ahead of you. And yes, I do understand that, not all sicknesses are from a lack of emotional well being, but anytime you face sicknesses, you're going to have to be strong in your emotions. You're going to have to be very strong in your emotions, when you're dealing with these type of things in life. Because, now that your soul is healthy, you're going to have, you know, greater success, and good health. And, I hope you have a great day. And hope you, fall asleep tonight, with nothing but love and kindness in your heart. What's meant for you will be for you tomorrow and the day after. Trust your journey and rest your soul.